So this is it right here. This is what I cycled all the way up here to come see. I got the World War II Museum. Whew, I am sweaty. They love the blue Bolt Gatorade here in the Philippines, I've noticed. A lot of blue. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Whew. Good thing those are fake. But these, I'm guessing, are real. Was a lot of this stuff donated, or did you?
No, most of this stuff were dug up in the mountains.
Was dug up in the mountains by you or your?
By my father.
By your father.
I only joined him when I turned 12 years old.
Okay, so you have found some of this stuff?
Yeah,
or your
mostly the bazookas.
What?
Yeah.
You've
This one. These are bazookas.
you dug
also,
that up?
The battery.
Crazy. So there's still probably
There's still a lot in the mountains.
Crazy.
We just couldn't find everything because
course.
they were covered in foliage and then soil erosion.
Do you ever get worried about mines?
There's no mines.
There's no mines here? Oh, that's good to know. Crazy. And so all this stuff you found, you and your father?
Yeah.
Everything in here. None of it was any of it given to you?
The dolls were given by the Japanese families that came here.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like things like this?
These ones were from the family heirlooms.
Okay, family heirlooms.
Because these ones are used for snow cones.
Okay, the ice
syrup.
crushers.
Yeah.
Like for this is to make bingsu and shaved ice. All right.
Yeah.
Crazy. And when you find things, do you usually find a lot of stuff buried in one?
Mostly
Individual stuff. Crazy. The uniforms and things?
These uniforms were donated. This one.
Oh, they're donated? Okay.
Then my grandfather's uniform during his service in the police.
Really?
Then the military.
Wow.
This was his uniform during the war.
Incredible.
He didn't get the dog tag because he was a guerrilla. Philippine
Oh,
guerrilla.
yeah.
So they just issued him a rosary.
I see.
So, because he was part of the guerrilla scout.
Gotcha. Okay.
So mostly their missions were suicidal.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Wow, wow. I bet he has some crazy stories.
Yeah, there's a
Wow. And the currency and the money?
yeah. Those were the
It says Japanese, so
Yeah,
Japanese pesos.
dollars, yeah.
Were these things that you found?
No, those were my grandmother's.
Okay, okay. Gotcha. Amazing. Really cool. Are there a lot of other places like this in the Philippines, or do you know if
No, this is the only thing.
this is the only one? I mean, you have a very huge collection of things, huh? It's really cool. That'd be kind of fun. A 12-year-old kid just going out there with your dad, looking for some of this stuff in the woods, in the rainforest, in the jungle. Grenades. I mean, seriously, are those like? Have we checked those? Have we had a professional come out and made sure these aren't dangerous? Like, so how do you know the grenades are safe?
Because we diffused it in the mountains.
You diffused it?
Yeah, my father knows a lot of
I got you. Yeah, I'm sure you're. That makes sense. What a dangerous job, though. Wow, an old American flag, an old Japanese flag. Crazy. So this is all really incredible to look at and amazing to see, because I lived in Japan for 11 years and I visited a lot of places in Southeast Asia that Japan invaded, like Indonesia, Malaysia, Taiwan, of course South Korea, Guam. I've been to Guam, and so it's kind of cool to see all this stuff firsthand. Wow. Oh, and this guy right here, I read his book. This is a crazy story. This guy right here lived in the mountains for 30 years, right? Where was that, by the way? What?
I think it's in Romblon.
Romblon. I read his book. He lived for like 30 years.
Yeah, he didn't surrender.
Yeah, he wouldn't surrender for 30 years. That's how dedicated the Japanese soldiers were. It's kind of a frustrating read because his family came out there and they said, "Surrender, give up." And they dropped newspapers and they dropped flyers, and he would not surrender.
Yeah, he only surrendered when his former commander came.
Came and said, yeah, he was like, "I'm only listening to the higher ups, his lieutenants and whatnot." It's crazy. There was 4 of them, and I think he's the only one who survived. And I think the second to last one died maybe right before.
Yeah.
Like he was about to, I think he was less than a year. But they lived up in the mountains. It's crazy. Crazy story. Very cool stuff. Yeah, you read about these. These are the bayonets. Oh, man, that's scary. Incredible. And we got some books over here.
Manuals.
Some manuals. Wow, here we go. There's a Japanese one. Infamous Arisaka rifle bayonet. Meiji 38 year. Gosh, I've never seen one of these firsthand, but I've read so many horror stories of how these were used, these bayonets. Personally, what is the coolest thing you have found?
The katanas.
The katanas?
Yeah, this one's.
Oh, these right here. I didn't see those. Oh, yeah.
The one on top, this one.
Uh-huh.
This is used from Japanese-Russian War.
The Russo-Japanese War right here.
And
Wow.
then their sacrificial sword, the harakiri. It's very ornate.
Wild. Do you still go out there and look?
No, because there's still a lot of NPAs up there.
There's a lot of what?
A lot of terrorists.
Oh, terrorists?
Yeah.
What terrorists?
The New People's Army.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Filipino new
Filipino.
people?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were announced terrorists by President Duterte.
Okay. Okay, interesting. And like higher up?
Yeah, high up in the mountains.
Okay, so it's unsafe for anybody to go?
Yeah. It's very dangerous.
Okay.
Especially when you're white.
When you're what? Okay, I thought that was only like in Mindanao, but here too.
They're here.
Oh, okay, so stay out of the jungle. Good to know. Wow. Wipe fascism off the face of the earth. Wow, how ironic is this in this day and age? You see this, America? This is what we used to think about fascism. There's General Douglas MacArthur signing the Declaration as acceptance of the surrender of Japan. So, interesting story about this guy that I was reading. Or this guy's father, actually. So he helped save the Philippines from Japan during World War II, right? But that guy's father led American forces against the Filipino fighters during the Philippine-American War. And so Douglas MacArthur and Arthur MacArthur was his name. They had significant roles here in the Philippines. Kind of one fighting against the Filipino independence nationalists after the Spanish-American War and the Filipino-Spanish War. But that dog is just chilling. Like, shut up, dude. That's boring. Just come over here and pet me. But yeah, anyways. What's up, man? I didn't mean to startle you. Hey. Am I boring you over here? But yeah, what a cool place. What a cool place is. A couple dudes going up in the mountains finding a bunch of random old relics. Crazy. What a pastime. Leave a donation and then we get on our way. Get in there. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it. It was nice. Thank you. See you later, dude. Oh. What about Big Mama here?
These ones were covered also in the mountains.
In the mountains? No way. You say in the mountains, like, you know,
yeah, deep in
like
the mountains. Yeah.
10 kilometers,
Yeah,
20 kilometers.
Yeah. There's 20 people that carry that.
20 people
on the top of the mountains. Then you just let it go. Then it will roll down the hill. Yeah.
Incredible. Wild.
Then we stop it in the jeep. Then carried it here. Yeah, that jeep.
Oh, so you put it. Wait, what?
Yeah, that jeep. It still works, but
this army jeep
tank, it got holes. So we only use the cat buffer now, so that it can work.
Where did you get this jeep?
My grandfather used it.
Your grandfather used it. Crazy. And it still works?
Yeah, it still works.
It still works? Wow. This your grandfather? Wild. Pretty cool place, man.
We use this bottle to place the gasoline.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
This is the gasoline tank?
Yeah, because it got holes in the main gasoline tank.
Wow. And what is the story behind this?
That's the battalion of my great-great-grandfather.
Your great-great-grandfather.
My great-great-uncle.
Your great-great-uncle.
Yeah.
Fought in this battalion.
Yeah.
Any idea what year? Does it say?
He's in.
We talking like 45?
Oh, this one.
That's him?
Same one as the first two photos in there.
Do you know around what year?
1942.
1942. Cool. Awesome, man. Thank you again. Thank you. The trees in this region are really cool. Even when I was around Silliman University earlier today, I was thinking, man, the trees on campus are really cool. Now that is a beautiful sight. Kamut be putting me on one of them side roads again. Where are you taking me, Kamut? So, a lot of people have been telling me I need to come check out Darwin. And that's where I'm at. That cow was like, what you doing back here, Whitey? Oh, thank you, Kamut, for another interesting detour. Oh, that's what it wanted me to see. It wanted me to see the basketball court here. Oh, overgrown though. There's the beach. How you doing? And what do you know? An old Spanish Catholic church. You see a lot of those here. They are everywhere. Hi. How are you? Good. Do you serve food?
Yeah.
All right, I'm hungry. All righty. Damn, that looks really good. So I went with the Parmesan crusted fish. They said it's creme dory. I've never heard of that fish, but I'm sure it's good. good. Mm. That sauce is delicious. Mm. Thank you, La Tortue. I think that's how you say it. Thank you for the delicious lunch. From here, I am gonna head to a campsite. Something that looks promising on the map. Should have a nice beach. It's about 49 minutes away, it says. The road's not too bad. 4 lanes, got a bike lane most of the time over here on the shoulder. But the road conditions nice, weather nice, got a little bit of a tailwind, can't complain. Welcome to, I don't know what town. Welcome to, I don't know what town I'm in, but I'll put the name up. Nice park in the middle of town. Another statue. Another fountain, no water. Christmas tree. Another common theme.
Hey,
What's up?
give me some photo.
What is the name of this town? Where? No, the city.
Philippines.
That's the country.
Zamboanga.
What is it?
Zamboanga.
Zamboanga.
Hi.
Zamboanga. My name is Nick.
My name is Chris Marlex.
Chris Marlex.
Where are you
Where
from?
have you from?
I'm from the U.S.
USA?
USA.
So, hi guys, my name is Chris Marlex.
Here's your chance. Here's your shout out.
Is this on?
Yeah, it's on. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. I'm Sean Calvin B. Gravador. I am Joran April, sir.
I'm Jimbo Iparao.
I am shout out to my living in Zamboanga, Sintor Elementary School. Shout out to my mom.
Yay, nice boy.
Shout out to my papa and kuya.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Y'all be good.
Okay.
I'll see you.
What's your name?
Nick.
Nick. Nice to meet you, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Nick, where are you going? Like,
I'm going, I don't know. I'm going to see your city, man.
okay. Wait.
I'm biker.
What is?
On a bike. On a bike. Check it out.
GoPro.
It's Osmo.
Nikkei.
Nikkei. Check it out.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
No stickers, man. I'm sorry. Not yet. I'll get them, though. 3 statues, no information, at least from this side. I'm guessing one guy is Rizal. You see his statue just about everywhere. Spanish Catholic Church number 54. Now there's a spooky one for you. Woo, wonder what happened here. That's a big one too. This way to Tambay Bay. Right there. I think this is it. Camp Tambay Bay. Looks nice. Hi. How are you? So I'm cycling the Philippines.
Yeah.
And tonight I'm just looking for a campsite.
Oh, here, this one.
That's good?
Yeah.
I got a tent and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I will ask the lady here who is charged.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can get in.
Cool, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now I can see why, I don't know who I was talking to, but they're like, if you're going to go to Darwin, you should probably go to Darwin first and then go to Siquijor. Because if I go to Darwin after Siquijor, you're going to be disappointed. I can kind of see why. It's not as good, obviously, as Siquijor, but it's still nice, I guess. Yep. That's why you see so many stray dogs around. Yep. But I'm pretty much all set up. I set up in that little restaurant table area. I just kind of put my tent to the far back. But I don't know, that might be the end of the video. I might go down there and get some food and see what they're cooking later. Might take you with me, we'll see. But if I do end it here, thanks for watching. And I hope wherever you are, you're doing well and staying safe. Subscribe if you haven't, like, do all that jazz. And yeah. The bike tour in the Philippines continues tomorrow. Check you later. Peace.